So Dan, true instant boiling water taps. Lots of people might have heard of them, but might not have actually ever come across one before or seen one in action. Could you just take us through and show us how this one actually works and dispenses the water?
Yeah, of course. So the tap's got the lever on the one side doing the mains hot and cold water. So very standard stuff there.
Okay.
On the other side of the tap here, we have filtered water. So you bring the knob towards you for filtered water. And then we've got a safety device. So there's a cap here which I'm going to remove. We've got a button here that is going to stop the boiling water from being opened accidentally.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so depress that and then...
Wow. So that's quite different to perhaps what you would expect.
Yes, it can be, because you may not have seen a true boiling water tap before. So the flow is more energetic coming out of the spout because of the key difference with our product, which is that it's truly 100 degrees.
Okay, and then how would you use it then when the water's coming out like that? What's the best way to sort of deal with it?
Yeah, okay, so running it just into the basin, you're not really going to use it that way. So when you're filling up your teacup...
Just turn it on again?
Yeah.
Okay, so there you go.
Okay, so that's just running into the basin, right? If I'm going to make myself a cup of tea, I'm obviously not going to use it that way. So I'm going to bring the cup up to the spout, turn the tap on. Yeah, so the water's all being controlled.
And it's all completely contained within your mug that you've got there.
Exactly, completely safe. I'm not getting scalded, nothing on me at all.
Right, so that's quite different to perhaps instant boiling or near boiling taps that people might have come across before.
Yeah, so you've got, over the years they've had instant hot water taps, and they were typically running 95 degrees, somewhere around that mark.
Right, okay.
Now that makes a big difference when you're talking about using the tap, because anything below boiling, and the water's going to come out in a much calmer flow and it'll look just like a normal tap.
So just like your normal hot water, I guess, on those taps.
Yeah, you wouldn't really be able to tell the difference visually, whereas with ours, because that true 100 degrees, it makes a very different visual, energetic flow.
And that's even really different to your kettle then, I suppose, because you're never really getting your kettle at that point when you empty the kettle into your cup.
Yeah, because you're boiling the kettle takes a couple of minutes to come up to temperature, and then you'll hear the click. By the time you go to use the kettle, you're losing temperature all the time. Whereas with our system here, because it's leaving the spout at 100 degrees, you're not losing any of that temperature, so the cup of tea will be much hotter.
So you're getting actually a hotter, well, potentially nicer cup of tea. Hopefully.
Should taste better, yeah, exactly, because of the true boiling nature of the water.
Fantastic. Great, thanks a lot.